Hi friends, I welcome you all here at TNV Academy. In this session, we will discuss the Clause 5 Leadership of International Standard ISO IEC 20000-1 2018 Information Technology Service Management. After completing this session, you will be able to understand what is leadership, the types of leadership, and the functions of leadership. You will also learn the qualities and role of a leader under this session. You will also be enabled to learn the practices to become a leader after finishing this session. So, let's start Clause 5. Leadership is the ability of an individual or a group of individuals to influence and guide followers or other members of an organization. It can also be defined as the art of motivating a group of people to act towards achieving a common goal. In a business setting, this can mean directing workers and colleagues with a strategy to meet the company's objectives. According to Wikipedia, leadership, both as a research area and as a practical skill, encompasses the ability of an individual, group, or organization to lead, influence, and guide other individuals, teams, or entire organization. Let me explain leadership with an example. Leading a project or task in a school, taking a lead role in a school project is a great example of leadership experience. This can be any level of a school. For example, if you just completed high school, choose something from your senior year. If you delegated tasks, took the overall strategy for a project or anything like that, that's leadership. Organizing the final team presentation to your faculty can also be considered as leadership. Let's have another example. Spotting a problem at work and finding a solution. Possibly, you found a potential problem in your office and brought it to your management attention. Or better yet, fixed it yourself, even if you are not directly concerned with it. This is a great leadership example. Anytime you go above and beyond what is your basic job requires and solve a problem or take the lead on something without being asked is great leadership. So, this is what leadership is. Now, we shall learn how does leadership work. In business, leadership is interconnected to performance and any leadership definition has to take that into account. Therefore, while leadership is not essentially linked to profit, those who are viewed as effective leaders in corporate context are the ones who increase their company's lowermost line, while there are people who seem to be naturally endowed with more leadership abilities than others. Anyone can learn to become a leader by improving specific skills. Let me explain here the difference between leadership and management, as this is something which is always confusing to beginners. The term leadership and management tend to be used interchangeably, but they are not the same. Leadership requires qualities that extend beyond management duties. Both leaders and managers have to manage the resources at their disposal. But true leadership involves more. For example, managers may or may not be described as inspiring by the people working under them, but a leader must inspire those who follow them. The concepts mentioned by me are generalities and do not address every type of leader or manager. Many managers are leaders and vice versa, but not all are. Hope it is clear to you. Another difference between leaders and managers is that leaders emphasize innovation above all else, whereas a manager pursues to inspire their team to meet objectives while following company rules. A leader may be more concerned with setting and achieving proud goals, even at the expense of existing corporate structures. When a worker has a major new idea for how to tackle an issue, a leader is likely to encourage that person to pursue the idea. Managers may be more likely to preserve existing structures because they themselves operate within that structure. They may have superiors above them, so they have less freedom to break rules in the pursuit of proud goals. Leaders, on the other hand, often operate honestly independently. That allows them to bear a great amount of chaos, so long as they believe it will be worth it in the end. However, the leader's dedication to innovation can sometimes come at a cost. Chaos and high-pressure work environments can create interpersonal issues. When such issues arise, a manager is more likely to see it as their duty to smooth over problems between employees. Leaders can sometimes be so exceptionally focused on achieving lofty goals that they let interpersonal issue and employee welfare fall to the edge. Now, let me tell you about the leadership styles. Throughout history, great leaders have emerged with particular leadership style in providing direction, implementing plans, and motivating people. These can be broadly grouped into 5 different categories. First, authoritarian leadership. Second, participative leadership. Third, delegative leadership. Transactional leadership. 5, transformational leadership. Let me explain these styles one by one for you. First, authoritarian leadership. Authoritarian leadership style permit a leader to execute expectations and define results. A one-person show can turn out to be successful in situations when a leader is most knowledgeable in the team. Although this is an efficient strategy in time-constrained periods, the authoritarian leadership style is also used when team members need clear guidelines. The major advantage of this leadership style is that the time spent on making crucial decisions can be reduced. Second, participative leadership. Participative leadership styles are embedded in the democratic theory. The essence is to involve team members in the decision-making process. Team members thus feel included, engaged, and motivated to contribute. The leader will normally have the last word in the decision-making processes. However, if there are disagreements within a group, it can be a time-consuming process to reach a consensus. The major advantages of participative leadership are that it increases employee motivation and job satisfaction. It also encourages use of employee creativity. Third, delegative leadership, also known as laissez-faire leadership. A delegative leadership style focuses on delegating initiative to team members. This can be a successful strategy if team members are capable, take responsibility, and prefer engaging in individual work. However, disagreements among the members may split and divide a group, leading to poor motivation and low determination. The advantage of delegative leadership is that experienced employee can take advantage of their competency and experience. Fourth, transactional leadership style use transactions between a leader and his or her follower, rewards, punishment, and other exchanges. The leader sets clear goals and team members know how they will be rewarded for their compliance. This give and take leadership style is more concerned with established routines and procedures in an efficient manner than with making any transformational changes to an organization. The advantage of this style is that leaders create specific, measurable, and time-bounded goals that are possible for employees. Now, the fifth style is transformational leadership. Transformational leadership styles, the leaders inspire his or her followers with the vision and then inspires and empowers them to achieve it. The leader also serves as a role model for the vision. If we talk about its advantages, transformational leadership places high value on corporate vision. It also leads to a lower employee turnover rate. So, it was all about the various leadership styles. Now, we will talk about the qualities of a great leader. Successful leaders demonstrate the leadership qualities in their personal and professional lives, inspiring others to take action and set a course for future success. Strong leaders also practice key behavior on a regular basis in order to strengthen the positive impact of these qualities. I am going to explain now those key behaviors along the methods you can follow to improve them. First, leaders are self-aware. Effective leaders focus on developing their emotional intelligence. Leaders that work to improve this quality are more adaptive, robust, and accepting of feedbacks from others. They are also effective listeners and open to change. How you can improve? The following behaviors will help you focus on your self-awareness and personal development to develop this important leadership quality. First, set goals, prioritize goals, and take responsibility for accomplishing them. Second, focus on the big picture and avoid disruptions. Third, retain awareness of your strengths, weaknesses, and any potential source of bias that may impact your thinking and decision making. Fourth, Conduct self-assessments and seek feedback from your team. And set improvement goals with measurable targets in areas where you have scope to grow. Second, leaders focus on developing others. This leadership quality builds on the principle of the situation leadership theory, which suggests that effective leaders adapt to whether an individual or group is ready, willing, and able to take specific action. Delegating, training, and mentoring are important tasks for situational leadership. How you can improve. Recruit and develop a team with miscellaneous skills and backgrounds, and give the team members both the tools and the space to build trust among each other. Second point, as an instructor, show empathy as well as strength. Effective leaders know how to be assertive and gentle at the same time. Third, delegating responsibility can be harder than completing the task yourself, but this allows you to see what a team is capable of doing. Accomplishing difficult tasks help a team build confidence and continue its path to growth. Third, leaders encourage strategic thinking, innovation, and action. Third, leaders must consider internal organizational factors such as product roadmaps and employment needs, as well as external factors including government regulations and technology advancement. When making strategic business decisions, how you can improve. First, maintain a flexible mindset and be willing to try new ideas. This is especially true for leaders at startups, where company goals are frequently changing and rigid plan may be hard to follow. Second, take a genuine interest in your company and the business it operates in. Your team will feed off your enthusiasm for what you do or else take the wrong signals from your apathy. Third, encourage creativity and innovation in your team through exercises such as brainstorming or prototyping. Let business lines explore new ideas based on the output of these exercises. Fourth, leaders are ethical and civic-minded. Strong leaders consider the ethical significances of the decisions that they make for both their clienteles and their teams. How you can improve. First, use your power and authority appropriately. Remember the old saying, honesty is the best policy. When a leader are honest with the employees, they reciprocate this trust, and the entire organization operates with integrity. Second, be open, transparent, and authentic. Your team should know what it is getting through you no matter the situations. Third, recognize the sentiments that your team members are experiencing. Praise those who are succeeding and encourage those who are stressed. Never criticize team members publicly or privately. 5. Leaders practice effective cross-cultural communication. Great leaders are able to clearly communicate with individuals, business units, the entire company, and to stakeholders outside the organization. In an increasingly global economy, leaders must also acknowledge and respect different communication traditions. How you can improve. First, explain everything from organization's goal to specific tasks and objective in concise language. If anyone on the team is unaware of your expectations and falls short of meeting them, you are at the fault for failing to express those expectations. Communicate these goals and targets frequently so that everyone in the organization knows what you and they are working toward. Second, understand the distinctions of communicating over the phone, via email, and on social media. Identify your strengths and weaknesses for each mode of communication and work to improve where necessary. Third, embrace enthusiasm, confidence, inspiration, and excitement when you communicate. Positive leaders show that they believe their organization is working toward a better future and that they value team members' contribution to achieve that goal. Dear friends, we have now come to the conclusion of this training session. See you soon with an exciting new topic. Till then, goodbye.